Hello and welcome back to another Tap for Tea pack opening and giveaway. Happy Friday to everybody. This week has felt like a month, but we made it through. Hopefully everybody else did as well. Tonight we've got 3 packs here. We got 2 Kaldheim, going back to Kaldheim, and we've got 1 Assassin's Creed. That's a set we haven't seen in a while as well, so we're going to see what we can pull tonight. We just did the start of all of our big updates on our website. We added a ton of old favorites and some new coffees and items. We're also going to be adding some teas, a whole bunch of teas actually. We added some really cool new teapots and drinkware and housewares, stuff that we imported directly from Japan. So while things have been crazy on the import front, we decided to double down and just make life even more interesting. But we did get some really cool stuff, and it is up right now on our tea shop on our website, www.tapfortea.com. What's up, Clear? Happy Friday to you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, an oldie but a goodie. It feels like an oldie. It really is. Hasn't been all that long. But with the release pace, it sure seems like it. And speaking of release pace, we're also massively looking forward to the Final Fantasy set coming out. We have some cool stuff for that for June's boxes. We're getting that all ready right now. So this train doesn't stop, but that one is going to be a good stop for us. Looking forward to that one. There are some really cool looking cards that are coming out of that. And it's going to be the very first Universes Beyond set that is standard legal. So that's kind of a cool new twist to things. And definitely some cards in there that are pretty ridiculous and going to shake things up for sure. What's up, Send Reinforcements? It is the weekend. Yeah, Kaldheim. That was a fun draft. I still think it's one of my favorite sets. Every single time I look through the set list for Kaldheim, it's just full of bangers that I've really enjoyed and come up in a lot of my decks. So I thought it'd be fun to change things up. Plus the art on all the packs made sense. It aesthetically was pleasing to add those with the Assassin's Creed one. So let's get to it here. All right, we're gonna start off with the Kaldheim. Let's see if we can hit something big. There's a lot in this set. Let's see what we're gonna get tonight and who's taking it home as well. All right, here we go. Starting off with Run Amok. An Icehide Troll. Way Down. Bound in Gold. That and being weighed down, I think, go together. It does feel like forever since Kaldheim came out. It's been a whopping 4 years, but as long as we've been around, actually. I think some of our first boxes had Kaldheim packs in them. It hasn't been that long, but it does feel like an eternity. Mistwalker. Seize the Spoils. Scorn Effigy. Annul. It's a good counter. 1 mana. A Cinderheart Giant. Arachnoform. Into our uncommons, we got a Draugr's Helm. A Giant's Amulet. We almost got a full set. Crush the Weak. All right, here we go. It's a note rare, and it is Showdown of the Scalds. That wasn't what we were looking for at all. And a Woodland Chasm. And a token, double-sided token. All right, well, wasn't quite what we were hunting for, but we got one more try. Let's see who this one's going to, though. Good luck to everybody. Here she goes. Got some new names on the board tonight. We thank everybody who's signed up recently, and that's going to Sandy. Congratulations, Sandy. All right. I think Sandy might be a first-time winner. All right. Remove Sandy from the wheel. Getting down to it now. Close this. All right, Sandy. That is your pack. Yeah, dual lands are always nice to have in any form. Although makes that's one thing that makes me real sad. I used to have a complete play set of all of the dual lands back in the day, and I remembered paying $12 a piece. Some of them were 10 or 8, but most of them were 12 for the more sought after ones, which was ridiculous money back then. It seemed for them, and everybody thought I was crazy. And then in college, they went up to about $120 or $130, I think. And I sold all of them thinking I had made 10 times my money, and I was so happy. And now I am not so happy about that decision. So dual lands are also, I have the unhonorable distinction of having opened an entire box of revised and not hitting a single dual land in the entire box. So which I thought was impossible. I still think it's impossible, but it happened to me. So that's my luck. Dual lands and me go way back. That's why I had to buy them all. Uh, all right, here we go. Second pack of Kaldheim. Let's see if we can hit. We got a Death Knell Berserker starting it off. Starnheim Courser. The Berg Strider. Playing Pokemon and trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I've probably mentioned the Yu-Gi-Oh thing before, but our youngest son, he decided he really wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So we bought some decks, and I sat down and I realized I would need a magnifying glass, commercial grade magnifying glass, to be able to read half those cards. And on top of it, they each contain about a book and 3,000 rules. For people that say Magic is difficult, I defy anybody to pick up and play that game. I still struggle with it. It's definitely one of the tougher ones. Although I will say, he's also a big fan of Godzilla, which I respect. And there's a card game called Universes, and they have them with all different properties. One of them is Godzilla, but there's like Mortal Kombat, and can't remember all of them. There's a ton of different options for it. But that game plays really uniquely, and it's actually a lot of fun to play. It has some really unique mechanics that I've never seen in any other trading card game. So if you've never seen Universes, it's pretty cool. Check that out, or at least look it up. It's kind of surprising some of the neat stuff they do with it. Couldn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm I'm right with you there. Send reinforcements. That it is a novel in about 2-point font on every single card. All right, we're back to the Axe Guard Cavalry. Mammoth Growth. Raise the Draugr. Cinderheart Giant again. The Raider's Carve. The Axe Guard Braggart. A Grim Draugr. A lot of the Draugrs showing up here. Well, that's a good one. All right, first uncommon is Rune of Mortality. Into a Litjara Mirror Lake. That's a cool land. Haven't seen that one in a while. All right, last uncommon is the Svella Ice Shaper. Here we go. Mythic. What'll it be? Yes, huge hit. Essica, God of the Tree. That's what we wanted to see in the showcase, too. Big, big hit there. We like that. Prismatic Bridge on the other side. That one deserves a sleeve. We haven't broken out a sleeve in a while on one of these. All right. Yeah, that's a pull indeed. And a snow-covered mountain with a spirit token. All right. All right. This one's worth keeping some fingers crossed for. Hopefully your name is still on the wheel. It's one time you'll be happy that your name's still on the wheel. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Who is taking it home? Oh. Oh, Jacob. Jacob snagged that one. Oh, Eric, I feel for you. Jacob. All right. All right, Jacob, you're off the wheel after that hit. That was a big one. Congratulations to you. Jacob's been with us for a very long time. So even if you're sad, he's definitely paid his dues. Yeah, seriously. Solid pack there. We love to see that. That's awesome. All right, let's see if we can do it again. Assassin's Creed got some bangers in it too. So maybe we can have some last pack magic as well as middle pack magic. All right. Let's see what we got. Hey, nice. Art card is one of the better hits from the set too. Edward Kenway. We like to see that. Is it signed? Nope. But that's a pretty art card. Those are less and less common these days. All right, here we go. We got a hook blade. There's some uncommons worth some money in this set too. Hidden foot blade. Got Arbaz mirror. All right. Land. Nice. We got the plains. Into rare. Aveline de Grand Prix. Grand Prix. All right. What else? Uncommon for a foil. Hemlock Vial. And hey, that's all right. Mythic hit. We got an Apple of Eden, Isu Relic in the full art there, borderless. All right. Not one of the massive hits, but that's cool. Got a rare and a mythic in the pack. All right. Let's see who's taking this one home. The Assassin's Creed pack. Good luck. Last pack of the night. Here we go. Jay. Nice. That landed solidly on JR. Yeah, the small packs. Does feel like just not enough sometimes. No commons. All right, so we got JR. JR also has been with us a very long time. And taking the Assassin's Creed pack home with him. All right. Getting down to it. Next week, we will have a return of the bonus spins that come right after the pack opening and giveaways. We're working on something fun. It's just taken us a little longer than we expected. We started doing our first in-person events this week, and I actually had 2 back to back. So that I learned that online is much easier than meet space. Schlepping around about couple 1,500 pounds worth of tea and coffee and all the fun stuff that goes with it that we have, cards and blind boxes and drinkware, teapots. It's a lot of stuff, along with tents and tables. I have a new respect for the folks that do that every week. Uh, it's been crazy. So this has been a busy week. We've been steadily getting boxes shipped out though as we go. We'll have another batch heading out tomorrow and then the next day. So we're going to keep cranking away on our side. Again, we did a big update today on the tea shop where we added a bunch of coffees, some old, some new. And we also added the butterfly pea flower. We got another shipment of that in. So that got added up there. And we also added some really cool Japanese drinkware and houseware, teapots, teacups, rice bowls, chopsticks, some really fun stuff. So, and we have a ton more coming. So keep an eye out throughout the weekend and the next few days. We're going to be adding all of our teas into the tea shop, which is a monumental effort. We have a lot of teas, a lot that have never shown up in boxes. So some of them will be firsts for everybody. So those will all be going up here very, very soon. We're working on it as quick as we can. And yeah, I thought you were the one that was looking for pea flour. We secured a shipment. Uh, Imports have finally started to flow again a little bit. Things are moving along a little faster right now. I think there's like a 90-day reprieve right now, so we're trying to take advantage of that as best as we can. And but we have found some really cool domestic suppliers for a lot of things. That's pretty fun. One of them is in this month's box. That's designed and made right here in the USA by somebody, another small business owner, and we were able to work with them and get their product into everybody's boxes. And we think everybody's really going to enjoy them. It's a pretty unique thing, and definitely a cool thing for all the collectors out there. Way to show off some of your big hits, like that middle pack right there staring at us. We will also have the card shop updated Sunday, and we're going to keep grinding. So you do the same. Have a great weekend. Have a great night. Take care.